Play back underway. New Brunswick comes out of the pile with that ball. Up ahead now, just in front of our position here. Tipped in, and Tang gets taken down there by Samantha Gallen. So Gallen, a little word with the head referee, Jonathan Peveril. It's all good. Play carries on. Be a free kick here for PEI from well out. Pushed forward there by Anna Victor, who just checked in. PEI looking to come right up the middle with it now. New Brunswick defenders converge, and the ball goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. I believe it was PEI who last touched it, so it should be a goal kick now for Chelsea Burnham. So Burnham gets it forward, and Celeste Gaudette goes back to Burnham, and Burnham goes the other side now. Hard collision over there. PEI coming right back with it. Get it over for Tang. Chip toward goal. Burnham with the great diving save as that ball was chipped forward. A lovely effort there off the foot of Jasmine Tang as she just basically redirected that cross, and Burnham had to be sharp, and she dives to her left. Makes a pretty save right there. Good job, number 1, Chelsea Burnham for Team New Brunswick. Solid strike toward goal there by PEI. PEI on that ball again now, and it'll go over to the side and out of bounds. PEI will throw in now. Comes back there, just a little touchback by Fleming. That's lobbed up over everybody. Arsenault out, and I think that's offside. And it certainly, when I saw that ball go into the air, it certainly looked like there was an awful lot of separation between the front end of New Brunswick and that back line for PEI. So Arsenault now will put that in play. PEI takes it about their 35-yard marker. Smith, though, does a nice job to come in and pick that away. Smith looked to take it up the middle there, but she was blocked down by the PEI defense. Back it comes again. Smith tries to chip it around the defender. Nice job by Smith. Couldn't get past that last defender, but a nice effort there by number 18 in red, Claire Smith. Ahead now to Gaudette. Gaudette to Fecteau. Fecteau up ahead now. Can Bagna get to it? Bagna cuts right, chips it in, and it just curls over the goal. But a nice effort there as Fecteau was able to get it forward for Emily Bagna, and she got a look toward goal, but just couldn't find the range. Get information for webcast and TV schedules, as well as on-demand content, and you can also get information on live events available only to Bell Align Fibre Up customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401 by visiting bellalliant.ca/TV1. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fibre op. PEI now looking to get things going up toward the New Brunswick end, but again, it's Claire Smith. Smith getting challenged there by Tang. Comes back along the line, and it just went outside, so it'll be a throw in for PEI. Goes to New Brunswick. Bagna takes it down to the ground. But again, Bagna in a little ahead of the play. So free kick for PEI. PEI tried to move it forward now. It was the last little while, except for that one opportunity moments ago. It's kind of settled into a bit of a back and forth pattern here. Again, no draws in this portion of the tournament. Excuse me, no overtime, I should say, and no shootouts. It would be a draw, so if it ends in a tie, it would be a draw on the table. Play down into the corner, and that will roll out and be a goal kick for Chelsea Burnham. $18.50 and counting left to go here in this second half. 1-1 is your score. New Brunswick under 18 girls and PEI under 18 girls. If you're tweeting at all, watching this event on Bell Alliant TV1, send your tweets and use the hashtag TV1, and we'd be happy to either retweet it or read it on the air. Always nice to hear from folks, know who you're cheering for, what your connection is to the teams, and where you're watching. It's always fun stuff, especially given the fact that our Bell Alliant TV1 webcast is available around the world. And over the course of my couple of years doing webcasts with TV1, we've had tweets sent to us from, well, quite literally all around the globe. Fecteau looks to get it forward. It's over on that far side, and just keeping it in there was Gerard, Sophie Gerard. And Gerard goes down, and it'll be a throw-in for New Brunswick. And certainly through the first couple of days of this showcase, the teams and coaches trying to work in as many of the players as they can, give everybody some playing time, give everybody some time out on the field to work into the game, and to also, you know, it's important. I mean, a lot of these girls and guys have already committed to schools for the fall, but a lot of these players haven't. So it's an opportunity for them to be seen as this cross comes in through a crowd and cleared away. Anxious moment there, but PEI cleared away. But just to finish that thought, you know, there's a lot of coaches here, a lot of the different universities and colleges are here from across Canada and the U.S., and it's just a real great opportunity for these players to get seen. And certainly someone who's been seen a lot has been Bagna. Anytime that she's been out there for New Brunswick yesterday and today, she has been in the thick of any action. A very skilled player is Emily Bagna, no question about it. I mean, there's a lot of very good talent here this weekend, but certainly a player like Bagna really makes herself known just by the energy that she puts out there on the field, and she just really has an eye for the game, and she has that kind of sense of where the ball is at all times, and she always seems to be in the mix. Ball up ahead now, just beyond Tang. Pushed ahead by Samantha Gallen. Gallen, little chip forward to Smith. Smith steps around her opposite number 18, Anna Victor. Two 18s come together there momentarily. Here's Victor on Smith again. Victor backs off now, and pressure comes from Lauren Clark. Ball out of play once again. Madison Hill, or excuse me, Samantha Gallen. Gallen throws it in. And here's Samantha Gallen once again. Her sister Sarah Gallen, also on this New Brunswick side. Smith comes in, takes that ball away. Smart play by Smith. She gets a hard tackle from behind, but gets it over on that far side. Over now for the captain, Fecteau. Fecteau, nice ball over on the left side there for Fleming. Fleming takes it down, pushes it ahead for Smith. Smith Gets challenged by 3 PEI players. Comes all the way back to Gallon. She decides to put it toward goal, and there with the chance in the goal! What a play there as Gallon took the shot, lifted it high in the air, and there was, well, I talked about her moments ago, and justifiably so, Emily Bagna was right there and just drilled it crossbar down. Not a whole lot that Adele Arsenault could do there. Just a brilliant set piece there as Gallon lifted the lovely ball forward, lofted it up over everybody, and I'm sure she knew who was going to be there and who she was looking for, and who that was Emily Bagna, and Bagna makes no mistake. So in the 66th minute, Bagna finds the back of the goal, and New Brunswick finds the lead. And when that goal went in, Coach Kevin Talbot and the New Brunswick bench erupting in celebration. So a substitution coming in now for Coach Graham McDonald and PEI. And this is Catherine McEwen checking into the game. So number 19 in for PEI, McEwen. So we'll see what McEwen can do here. Fresh legs out for PEI. Not a whole lot of time left here, about 13 minutes left to go. In this second half, New Brunswick back into the lead now. New Brunswick will throw it in. Fecteau puts her back to the defender. Gets it ahead there. Claire Smith trying to muscle her way past the defender. There's Gallon again, putting it in towards goal. Samantha Gallon certainly making her presence felt here in the last few minutes. 19 in red for New Brunswick. Ball headed forward by New Brunswick. PEI knocks it down there now, and they'll look to move it forward, trying to get it through that mid-field area. New Brunswick, though, you would expect now that they'll probably clamp things down a little bit and protect that back line much more. But here's Tang trying to make a run through. Well, PEI trying to stretch out that New Brunswick defense and get in behind there as Jasmine Tang looked to make a nice run, but the ball had a little too much pace and went beyond her and out of play. So it'll be a goal kick for Chelsea Burnham. And my goodness, you got to look back to that save Burnham made about halfway through this half, where she had to dive across and make a diving save to her left to keep the ball out. That was certainly a huge moment for New Brunswick. New Brunswick back again, trying to go up the middle. Arsenault there. And she'll gather that ball up and hang on. Play whistle down, and be a free kick now for Prince Edward Island. Long ball forward, headed away by New Brunswick. Popped up into the air there by Julie Gadet. Julie Gadet gets it over on the far side, right at that midfield area. Up ahead again now. Fleming tried to chip it forward. Turned back away. PEI trying to advance that ball forward, but New Brunswick will have none of it. And look who's charging toward the front of the goal. Can they get it to her? No. Nice job there on the back end as PEI blocked down that crossing attempt, as again it was Bagna streaking toward the front of the PEI goal. So as we get close to the conclusion of this game, just remind you that coming up at 2 o'clock Atlantic time. We'll have boys action for you. It'll be the New Brunswick under 18 side taking on Newfoundland and Labrador under 18. Again, that'll be 2 o'clock Atlantic time. Inside 10 minutes now. Less than 10 minutes to go in this half. Up forward. Reeves under pressure. Reeves loses that battle. Gets some help from her teammate though. Up for Tang. Tang. Collision there with Samantha Gallen, but everybody okay. It's a couple of times now we've seen Tang and Gallen come together. Smith trying to split two players there in that 1v2 battle. Comes out on the positive end now as a quick little free kick. Fleming goes to Fecteau. She works it over toward the middle again. PEI intercepts it there but can't get it by. Back up the field it goes now. Chance for New Brunswick as they get it back to the keeper. And they'll turn it the other way. Celeste Cadet up to Fleming. Fleming being watched there by Gia Green. Green. Smart job, turns the back to the defender, gets it to the back line for the Island. Up ahead there, trying to find Tang. Again, Gallen and Tang attached to each other there. Inbounding now is Anna Victor for PEI. Victor with the throw in. This is Tang. We just had a substitution moments ago. Gia Green out, Rachel Green in. No relation between those two Greens. So 13 out, 12 in for PEI. And it'll be Anna Victor with a throw in again now for Prince Edward Island. And just in the end zone to our right, the New Brunswick boys team getting in their warm-ups, getting in their stretches. There's a quick look at them as they go through their paces in the Acadia end zone. They'll be coming up next here on Bell Alliant TV1 as they take on, as mentioned, the Newfoundland and Labrador under 18 side. Free kick here driven in by Green. Blocked down by New Brunswick. And Smith will clear it up now. Can Bagna use those Jets? Bagna, she's got two defenders on her. She's dangerous. Bagna still has control. Look at her go. She takes a shoulder. Still going in Bagna. She doesn't get the clean look at goal, but my goodness, what an effort from Bagna. What a pleasure to watch. Number 7 in red. She took that ball at about the 30-yard mark. Had two defenders draped over her, trying to dig at the ball. She's dealing with 4 different feet coming at her. She muscles her way through. She took a shoulder at one point as the PEI defense tried to clamp down on her, and she somehow found a way to work through the defense. And she didn't get a clean look at goal, but still a lovely effort there by Bagna. And now corner kick coming here from New Brunswick. That ball pinballs around a little bit, and now PEI looks to make a run. Blocked down and sent right back the other way by New Brunswick. Another chance in there, and Arsenault grabs it and sends it high into the air. Knocked down there by Samantha Gallen. And at the opposite end, I mentioned New Brunswick moments ago, at the opposite end now, the young men from Newfoundland and Labrador are in the other end zone doing their warm-ups and getting ready to go through their paces here. So the two combatants for the 2 o'clock Atlantic time game are both out on the field going through their warm-ups. I want to remind you to join myself and Cyril Lunny as we chat each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Aligned TV1's local sports coverage with myself and Cyril. That's Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning Live Atlantic. Always have a good time when I chat with Cyril, and I'm sure on this Monday morning coming that we'll talk about this Atlantic Showcase and show some highlights from the event. One v1 battle down there. Samantha Gallen does a good job of facing up that PEI forward. Thrown in. Gallen heads it up towards Smith. Smith getting challenged there by Anna Victor. Ball comes to the line, and it'll go out of play. Just about 3 minutes and change left here in this half. 2-1 your score. New Brunswick leading. The go-ahead goal scored in the 66th minute by Emily Bagna. New Brunswick throws it in. Smith being watched there by Victor. Victor forces Smith along the line, but she gets it up to Bagna. Bagna tries to work around Alyssa Weeks. And now coming in to help out is Reeves. And taking a look for PEI was Maddie Hurley. And it goes back to the keeper, and she pushes it forward. PEI trying to get the equalizer here. And that shot well up and over the goal and all the way out. So they'll get a new ball into play. Down the line it comes, and it'll go down deep into the corner. And that's fine with New Brunswick because they want to keep PEI, obviously, out of their end of the field. And the further away PEI is from the New Brunswick goal, the more difficult it's going to be for Prince Edward Island to get the equalizer here. As we are down into the last 90 seconds of this half, we'll see how much added time comes from head referee Jonathan Peveril. Taking a bit of time here to get things organized, to get this ball into play. New Brunswick throws it in. Julie Gaudette over on that far side. In towards the middle, but headed away by PEI. Samantha Gallen gets it up in the air, and then it's headed forward by Natalie Fleming. PEI, ball up forward. Can they get a chance in on goal here now? PEI working for it. Here's a chance in. Save made, and again it's Chelsea Burnham sliding out to the knee and got the left hand up to block that shot down. Lovely save again. That's 2 10-bell saves for Burnham in this half. And credit Chelsea Burnham with standing tall. Here comes PEI again, and that's offside. And the flag went up right away, and the side official was right next to PEI coach Graham McDonald, and much to the chagrin of the PEI bench, they watched that offside flag go up. But a couple of nice sequences here in the last few minutes from Prince Edward Island. That ball lifted high into the air. So we should be getting extra time here. We'll see. Oh, well, I didn't get a look at the board to see how much extra time was put up, whether it was a minute or two. And a meeting of the minds there as Emma Voss and Samantha Gallen kind of came together, but they're okay. New Brunswick to throw in now, just looking to kill this clock. PEI wants to push that ball forward and equalize. Trying to move it forward there is Hurley. Back to Hurley again. Can she get it forward? She was looking to possibly get it up to Voss. Here's Hurley now, and now it's Voss. Back in toward the middle. Fecteau gets it up ahead. Can she catch Smith? Smith being shouldered there by Reeves. Smith gets around Reeves, gets the shot on goal. Save made. Ball's loose. And a great job there as Arsenault dove to make the save. The nice effort from Claire Smith. And a nice save by Arsenault. Good action in this game. Minute and a half into extra time now. Bagna gets it far side for Gaudette. As we work our way through extra time here, New Brunswick leading 2-1. 1:45 now into extra time. Perhaps one last opportunity here for PEI to get something in toward goal. And there it is. 3 blasts from referee Jonathan Peveril, and that signifies the end of the game. A great game, a nice effort from the young ladies from PEI. They're listed as a U18 team, but again, just to mention, they are all U16, U17 players, and they put up a good fight against New Brunswick. So a little better result for Coach Kevin Talbot and New Brunswick today. After losing 3-0 yesterday, they come back with a hard-fought 2-1 victory. Certainly outstanding goaltending from Chelsea Burnham for New Brunswick in that half, and the quality play as it was Samantha Gallen who lofted the ball forward, and Emily Bagna made no mistake finding the back of the goal. That was the difference. That was the winner. On behalf of the Bella Lion TV1 crew, Ron McDonald, our camera operator and technical producer, I'm Scott Squires. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, your final score, New Brunswick under 18 girls 2, PEI under 18 girls 1. You've been watching the Under 18 Atlantic Showcase presented live and exclusively on Bella Lion TV1. We'll step aside and be back at 2 o'clock with our next game.